All right. Good evening, officially, everybody. For those of you that are live with me now, and obviously those of you that join on later, tonight I want to share with you some tips to help you in your Funnel X ROI business. And these are some things that I do on the back end that obviously I want to share with you. This video here it is going right now, depending on when and where you're watching this. This video right now is going out to my leaders within Funnel X ROI, specifically the people that are at the $1,000 Vertex Pro or the $2,000 Vertex Live. These are the people that obviously are taking their business serious, that are investing money, that are treating this like a business. They have invested a good amount of money, therefore they're getting specific training, getting to do Q&A and that sort of thing. So we're going to spend a little more extra time, and we're going to do a lot more of these type of webinars, these type of Q&As, these type of really what I would consider advanced trainings. So I want to make sure that my leaders have the best information, are doing the things that are setting them apart, because plain and simple, a lot of times if I post my income results or other leaders are posting their income results, those results are not typical. So guess what? Don't be typical. If you want typical average results, do typical and average things. If you want above average results, do above average things. So that's some of the things that I'm going to share with you tonight. So just going to let you guys in on some of the things that I'm doing so you guys can kind of follow suit and follow along. And obviously at the end, if you have any questions, you can ask, or depending on when and where you're watching this, if this is on YouTube or something like that, down below, you guys can put a comment in there and let me know there. So first thing I want to do is I want to share my screen with you guys. So this is a document that I created earlier today, Funnel X ROI, 5 hacks to increase your results. Now, some of this realistically might seem like common sense, but again, not a lot of people are doing these things. So I want to go over this stuff with you, and do me a favor, guys, just save all your questions till the end. If you have a pen and some paper, and you have a question along the way, just do me a favor, just take a note. And then at the very end of this, I'll go over any questions that you guys have. But I just want to go through the content first, make sure I can kind of go through it, understand it, because I'll pick up some things as I go, but I want to make sure that I do get your questions answered too. So just make a note, and then we'll answer all those questions at the end. So again, the typical thing to do here with Funnel X ROI would be to drive traffic and let the system do all of the work for you, which again, totally fine, that works. That's what everybody else is doing. But if you want to do above average things, which is some of the things I'm going to show you in here, you're going to get above average results as long as you stay consistent day in and day out, because that's what gets results, guys. Consistency gets results. Consistent actions equals consistent results, plain and simple. All right. So that being said, so number one, email. What I want you guys to do is email your ROI list, and I'll walk you through physically. I'm going to walk you through each one of these steps. So what I want you guys to do is email your list, your ROI list. As you're driving traffic, you guys know this, as you set up your Funnel X ROI system, you linked it to the campaign in the Now Lifestyle Autoresponder. You created a campaign called ROI. That campaign is obviously, as you drive traffic, is going to grow and grow and grow and grow. That's where all your follow-up happens. Now, obviously the system and all of David's emails do the follow-up. But I want you to realize this. When you set up that campaign, you guys remember what you named the campaign? Or you named the from name? Now, you named the campaign ROI. It did that automatically when you imported the share code. But the campaign, the from name, was specifically called, David and Daniel, David and Maria, David and Norman, David and Louisa, David and whoever, it doesn't matter. So the campaign is called David and somebody. So obviously when they're getting the emails, they know that David is writing them emails, but who is the other person? Do the people in the campaign, do they know who this other person is? Unless you follow up with them, no, they probably have no idea, right? So what you're going to do is you want to email your list, provide them value. Just like for me, when I email my most of my list. I try to add a little bit of value. I always, and give a CTA, okay? Call to action. Always when you guys send out an email, if it's a follow-up email, if it's a broadcast email, whatever list you're emailing, you always want to give a call to action. Believe it or not, like, people like being told what to do, especially when it comes to making money. Think about a job. Think about an everyday, job, like a brick and mortar job, like a job that you maybe personally go to right now. You get told what to do. Hey, I need this done by this time. I need this done, whatever. People get told what to do, and they usually go do it when it comes to making money. So if you're teaching and educating people on how to make money and you give them a call to action, hey, click here to learn this. Click here to watch this video. You always want to give them a call to action. Let them know who you are. So if it's, if it's David and Norman, right? Let them know who the hell Norman is, right? Norman is a guy who likes to blah, 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 blah. Norman has been involved with Funnel X for X amount of time. Norman's been marketing online. Norman loves what he does. He loves his family, whatever it is, let them know who you are. And of course, I'm going to show you guys examples of this. Invite them to connect with you. Give them the opportunity to say, hey, here's my phone number. Text me with any questions. Send them a video. This one is huge. And I know not everybody loves doing videos, but guess what, guys? It's time to get over yourself. If you want to kind of step out of that everybody else position and you want to set yourself apart from everybody else, what do? I'm on the leaderboard with many different things, whether it be Now Lifestyle, Easy One Up, Funnel X, all that good stuff, whatever. What do? I make videos almost daily. So I'm not saying that you guys have to make videos almost daily, but you may want to think about it. So what does this look like to email your ROI list? So plain and simple, if you are going to, you're going to go into your campaign and you want to send a broadcast message, what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to send a broadcast. So as an example, if I were to go down here, I'm going to look at subscriber list in my autoresponder. I'm going to look at, this is specifically the ROI campaign. All right. So we can see that I have 1,770 people in my ROI campaign. 1,770. So I have over 1,700 people, that I could be emailing. I could let the system do the work, or I can be emailing them as well, because you're just going to increase your conversions if you're providing the right amount of value and you're connecting with your people. You're letting them know that there's a real person behind this opportunity. So get in there, go send a broadcast email out. Don't be afraid to do that. But also what I mentioned too was, let me just want to make sure that I'm not getting ahead of myself here. Personalize your follow-ups. All right, yeah, I'll come back to that. But make sure that you guys are also broadcasting to specifically your ROI campaign. Don't be shy. Send them an email. Add it into your all right, real quick here. Let me just double check here. All right, real quick, guys. I just got a comment that there's no sound, but do me a favor, if you do have sound, if you guys can hear what I'm saying, just put a 1 in the chat box. So for everybody else that's here, just throw a 1 in the chat box if you guys can hear me. I just want to make sure it's all right. So yep, Dennis can hear me, Jesse can hear me. All right, so Maria, it might be on your end. Sound's working for everybody else. Yep, more 1s coming in. So all right, so that's good. Good to hear. Okay, so now, so again, guys, make sure that you are emailing your list. I do it daily. I email my ROI campaign every single day, because remember, my campaign says David and Daniel. So they're getting an email from David and they're getting an email from me. It's 2 people. So does that mean that they're going to get 2 emails every single day? Yes, it does. Okay. Yes, it does. All right. So just make sure that you that you guys are doing that. Take advantage of that, all right? All right, number 2, email. This is an important one here that a lot of people don't really think about. Email your Easy One Up unpaid affiliates. Look at that, just got an Easy One sign up right now as we're watching this. Email your Easy One unpaid affiliates. So you can do that from inside of the Easy One back office. I'm going to show you guys this in a minute. Again, same thing here, guys, same thing. Let them know who you are, offer to connect with them. And oh, I'm going to add one piece of info in here too. Let them know about the payment plans. Again, you guys that are watching this right now, you guys are at the 1K and the 2K levels with Easy One. So that means next week, literally next week, when the payment plan information rolls out, you're going to be able to offer no credit check financing to people that want to get to the 1K and the 2K levels. Only you guys can do that. That's super, super awesome. So you're going to want to email your unpaid affiliates and let them know about that. Super, super, super huge. And again, if you can send them a video and just say, hey, you know what? I'm Dan here. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire. I'm super excited about Funnel X. I'm super excited about the Easy One system. I wanted to just reach out to you personally and let you know that I'm real. Somewhere in the email that you got this video in is my phone number. Shoot me a text. Let me know if you have any questions. I can't wait to hear from you. Like, dude, 10 to 15 second video. Introduce yourself, say hey, let them know how excited you are, and give them the opportunity to connect with you. So what I'm going to do is I got to pull up my Google Drive here, and I got to pull up a document that I did share with you guys originally, but I want to put that in this. Let's do getting started. Easy One Up follow-ups, shareable link. Copy that, and we're going to come back to our little hacks here. Email swipes. Okay. So now, you guys have that. All right. All right, cool. So you guys have that, so we're good. So these are the email swipes that I sent to you guys in our message. Obviously, if you guys are watching the replay of this, just click on that. Those are some email swipes that you can use specifically to send to your Easy One unpaid affiliates. So what does that look like? All right, what does it look like to send an email to your Easy One unpaid affiliates? So you're going to go into your Easy One back office. All right, so I'm in my Easy One back office right now. Come over here to where it says team. All right, click on team. And then down here, right here, see where it says email team? Boom, you just click on that. Now, obviously what you can do is you can write your own email, or what you can do is you can take some of these swipes that I just gave you, and I'll just pop these open real quick. Now, obviously, some of these swipes here, guys, are like I've said in our group chat, some of these are coded to me. So clearly you're going to want to, rephrase these a little bit. But this is one example. This is just literally one example of what you can do here. I would suggest doing this maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and especially leading up to the release of the payment plan thing that comes out next week. You're going to want to do this a few times. Now, obviously, if you don't have any unpaid affiliates right now, then this is kind of irrelevant. But I know you guys are rock stars. So once you start driving traffic, you're going to get unpaid affiliates. It's just like Now Lifestyle with the free customers. People create free accounts all the time. So an unpaid affiliate is someone who has created an account with Easy One Up, but they just haven't paid yet. They haven't taken that initiative yet. So what you're going to do is you can go over to those email swipes, copy that, come into here, paste it. Again, obviously you can see my info in here, but make sure you edit this, change it around a little bit. You definitely want to do this. You see how it says first name in the parentheses here, or in the blocks? If you notice down here where it says for their first name, you're going to want to use first name. So that way, if their name is, Michelle, when this email gets sent out, it's going to say, hello, Michelle, and thanks for joining Easy One Up. I always like to put their first name in the subject line as well. This subject line always works very, very well. Hey, Michelle, text me ASAP. So she might see, Daniel at Easy One as the sender and be like, all right, what's this all about? And then they go and they read that. And of course, in the text here, I say, hey, thank you for joining Easy One Up, obviously. And you talk to their pain points. You talk to their pain points and say, hey, you know what? You created an Easy One Up account because you want to make money from home. You want to build a business online. You want to, make a change in your life that you don't have right now. You want more results. I get that. So do me a favor, send me a text message. Here's my number. Text me and let me know how I can help you. That's essentially what this email says. And then you just come down here and you hit send email, and that's it. And this goes out to all of your unpaid. Now, the one thing I didn't show you, which is very, 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 very important. So right here, okay, look at that. Another Easy One sign up. You guys are seeing this live. This works. Drive traffic, get signups. That's how it works. See where it says send email to? Right now it would send to all the active, but what I want to do is send to only unpaid program members, all right? And this is specifically for Elevation. Now you could choose any level. I go with Elevation Elite because that's like the lowest level. So that's where the most amount of people are. So I want to send it to the most amount of people. So I'm going to send it to Elevation Elite, only unpaid members. I have their name. These are just, I'm kind of recapping here. These are, you put their name in the subject line. You put their name in the email. I have their name sprinkled throughout this email. So if they fully read the email, it really shows that I'm talking to them. All right. This is little golden nuggets that I hope you guys are paying attention to, right? And then again, you just hit send down here. You just hit send email. It'll send right from your back office. So the point is, all of these unpaid members right here, like as an example for me, I have 448 unpaid members. 448, that's a lot. But that's a lot of people that I can market to. And as you guys start to drive traffic, I mean, you just saw while we were doing this, I got 3 people that already joined Easy One Up. So I don't know if they're going to become, well, only time will tell if they become a paid member or not, but I'm going to be able to market to them, and I can speak right to them, and I can do it right through this system. Now, yes, I can do it through the autoresponder as well, but here's the thing. Why not hit them from both sides? Why not hit them from Easy One and hit them from the autoresponder? Hit them from both, okay? So that's that. So hope everyone understands number 2. All right. Let me just check one thing right here. All right. Again, guys, just make sure you save all the questions to the end. I will answer all of them at the end. Number 3, split test and track every single link. Okay. Split test and track every link inside of Funnel X. So that doesn't mean run traffic to one link. All right. Doesn't mean run traffic to one link. I want you guys split testing all links, at least 8 of them. And I have a video in our Facebook group and as well as my YouTube channel where I specifically show you exactly how to do this. I will grab that link. I'll share this document with you guys too. So when this video is done, I'll share this document with you in our group chat so you guys can have this. And I'll put that YouTube link right in here. All right. And again, if you're watching the replay, if you're catching this on YouTube, below this video, I'll also put this document link so you guys can pull this up and grab these links that I'm sharing with you here. All right, so you want to obviously use ClickMagick to test every single ROI link, properly track your ClickMagick links with your vendor, specifically know, and again, I'm going to run through all of this, know where you're at in your traffic run. So when your traffic run starts, 1/3 of the way in, halfway through, 2/3 of the way in, and when it's done. You want to know where you're at in your traffic run. I'll show you how to do that. And also, really, really, really important here, you want to be split testing. You want to be split testing different vendors. You don't always want to go with the same vendor. You want to split test different vendors. And I'm going to show you right now exactly why you want to do that. So these are my tracking links right here. So first things first, when I say you want to split test all of your links. So as an example, if we were to come here, this is Udemy. And as you can see, I have a link specifically for Alessandro's traffic. I have 2 links for Udemy. And I did that for a couple of different reasons, but I created two links. So this is my traffic link. When I run traffic through Udemy, so in other words, when I go over here to Udemy, I go to find vendors, I select a vendor, and as you can see, I have 2 traffic runs going on right now, hence why I have 2 different traffic links. So both of these traffic runs are not going to the same exact link. They're going to the same Funnel X pages because I have them all split tested, but they're going to 2 different click magic links. So I can adjust my percentages of what page they go to while the traffic run is going on. I'll show you guys that in a minute. All right. So anyway, obviously you're going to want to create a link, and I'm not going to get into exactly how to create the link and create the split tests and all that other stuff because I have that in another video. This is a little more advanced. If you need to go back and watch that video again, please do that. And again, I'll drop that link in here. I'll drop that on the 5 hacks page. I'll drop that link in there so you guys can go reference that video. I just don't want to have to explain that all over again. All right. But point is, you're gonna create a link. You're gonna create split tests. So as you guys can see right here, this is what I mean by you want to split test all of the capture pages. So when you create your link, you're going to go right here, click on that little gear icon, hit split testing. You'll have your primary URL that you set up when you create your link, but then you're also going to go to, your links area inside of Funnel X, and you're going to grab specifically the Click Magic link. Pick one of the 2 vacation pages to use as your primary. So let's say this is vacation page number 2. I'm going to grab this link. That's going to be my primary URL. And then once that's done, once I have my primary URL, you're going to you can go VIP1, copy that link, and go right on down the line. So VIP1, VIP3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So with this run, I'm split testing 7 different links with this specific vendor right now, okay? So it's very, very important to not just send it all to one page. And you do that because I can promise you this, and I'm going to show you this, every page converts different with every vendor, plain and simple. So what I want you guys to do is know where you're at in the traffic run, all right? So as an example, for Udemy, if you're running traffic with your Udemy, you got to go over here, see where it says, once you order traffic, that traffic is ordered, it's going to show up over here in My Solos. So these are the orders that are completed, where it says 110%, 110%. These 2 orders were completed here, all right? So now I have another 2 orders going right here. This one is a little more than halfway through. This one is a little more than halfway through, all right? So for me, typically I like to make adjustments. So as I showed you guys, right now all these pages are specifically split pretty evenly. Normally at this point I would have adjusted already, but I'm saving the adjustments for you now while we're doing this because I want to show you live specifically how I do this, all right? So right now, let's say this vendor right here, Viral Success Network, that's who I'm running traffic to right now. So in order for me to see those results, I'm going to click on TC, which stands for total clicks. I'm going to click right here. Okay. And you can see, all right, you can see that I've run traffic with at least 4 different vendors to this link. All right, at least 4 different vendors. So as we go through, all right, let me just see. I want to reset this and just make sure I have the most current info. Open that up again. Boom, boom, boom. All right, now, so with this, you can see that the ACR, this is the action conversion rate. I don't know why this does this. It's so weird. Doing this earlier today, it just randomly does it. Your ACR is basically your opt-in rate. And this is constantly fluctuating throughout the entire traffic run. but it's important to know of all these different pages that I'm running traffic to, what their conversion rate is. So I could have run, if I had just run traffic, specifically with this one vendor right here, he gave me a 7% opt-in rate, but 2 other vendors were up over 20%. This one was close to 20%. So if I had just run one traffic run with this specific vendor at a 7% opt-in rate, I would have been like, man, that sucks. This doesn't work. But this is why you split test different things. And I'm also split testing a lot of different vendors because I'm trying to identify one specific vendor that we can use to do a major traffic co-op with you and the folks that are at the leadership level, okay? So as an example right now, if we were to look at the VSN, that specific vendor, all right, you can see that we're a little more than halfway through the traffic run. I'm split testing 7 different pages. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to look for the highest converting pages. So I know that the primary URL, this one here specifically, is the vacation page where we give away a free vacation. All right. So that page right now is converting at 25.9%. What's weird is earlier today, this was converting at like 35%. So obviously, again, it's going to fluctuate. I actually had 3 pages that were converting up over 30%. But again, you're going to find that the traffic is going to go up and down throughout the run. But right now, the primaries, this one here is converting at, we'll just call it 26%. All right. I got VIP 1 at 19.4, 14%, 16%, 16%, 16%, and 19%. So I have one page that's clearly standing out above the rest. So what am I going to do? Now for the rest of this run, when you ever do split testing, you also get emails from ClickMagick that you have split test results. So now that I know with this vendor, because the VSN, this is the current vendor that I'm using on this traffic run, I'm going to go back into split testing, all right? And I know at this point how much traffic has been delivered because when I use Udemy, okay, it tells me how far along in the traffic run they are. So again, it's important to know, as I mentioned here, it's important to know where you're at in your traffic run and make adjustments accordingly, okay? So I know that the primary URL, which is the vacation page, is converting the best right now. So for the remainder of the traffic run, if I'm at 68% right now, so for the remaining 32% of the run, I'm going to send everything to the primary. So how I adjust these, I'm just going to go in here and edit. I'm going to change that to a 0. Hit save. I'm just going to go right down the line. You guys are watching me live as I do this. And this is why I wanted to, wait to do this so you guys could kind of see this live, how I do it. And this is what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to do the same thing. Run your traffic just like this. This is how you, especially in the beginning, this is how you know what pages get results and what pages don't. So the beauty here, all right, the beauty here is, so now that that's done, so now as you can see, 100% of my traffic is going to go to the primary URL, which was the best converting page for that run. Hope that makes sense. All right. So now I know with this specific vendor what works. Now, obviously, I'm going to monitor. I'm going to monitor this traffic. Now that just went up a little bit. Remember that was 24.9%. Now it's 25.3. So we got another opt-in, which is cool. So I'm going to continue to monitor them. So I mean, if this gets close to or maybe up above 30%, I'm going to know that primary URL is a good go-to with this specific vendor. So now also what's good is if I want to go back to this vendor and I want to order more traffic, now I know that I can specifically use this page and get a good result. I know that because I've tested it. All right. So yeah, some of these pages didn't convert as good, 16%. But I'm also, if you think about it like a business, I'm paying for data analysis. I'm analyzing the data and I'm figuring out what works and what doesn't work. This is all really good information. All right. So the other thing I might do is, if I do another traffic run with this vendor, which I'm definitely going to, I might split test one or two other pages. So I might say, all right, you know what, VIP 7, that was at 7, that was at 19%, and I got VIP 1 at 19%. So I might start off the traffic run split testing those 3 pages, and then I'll get about 100 to 200 clicks in, and then I'll switch. Whatever one's converting the best, I'll go with that. Whatever that page is, it doesn't matter if it's the vacation page or it doesn't matter if it's one. Plain and simple, whatever page converts the best is the page that converts the best, right? So now I've made adjustments to that traffic run. Boom, good to go. Now I have another traffic vendor that I'm using here, and I'm split testing here. I started this traffic run on the 15th, okay? So we're gonna go through here and see, again, same thing. And this is my traffic run with this specific vendor. I'm 424 clicks in. Let me just refresh that and see if anything changes. All right, 427 clicks in out of 1,000. So I'm coming up on the halfway point. Typically, what I like to do, and again, I've waited until right now, till you're watching this video to make adjustments. But what I like to do is I like to get about a third away. This is a 1,000 click run. So as I get about a third, 300 to 400 clicks in, that's when I like to make my first adjustment. And then when I get about halfway through, then I'll make another adjustment. So my first adjustment would be if I'm testing, here I'm testing I'm testing 8 different pages with this vendor, right? 8 different pages. So if I were to come over here to settings, then you guys can see, I'll click split testing. You can see here's 1 right through 7 plus the primary. The primary for me is always the vacation page. These are divided pretty equally right here. So if I were to go through, you can see, 11%, 20%, 12%, 25.9%. So far, VIP 1. Perfect example, guys. Perfect example. Udemy, the primary was the best converting page with another vendor. VIP 1 is the better converting page. Okay, I got 18%, 10%, 10%, 18%. So clearly, I got 2 pages that are above 20%. But right now, this one here specifically is it's a good amount. 20, we'll call it 26% versus 20% or even 21%. For the remainder of this run, I'm going to throw the rest of my. I don't know why this is weird. I don't know why this is doing this. For the remainder of this run, I'm going to throw the rest of my traffic at this page right here, VIP 1. Look at that, another one. That's what, number 4 or number 5 since we've been doing this. Another sign up for easy 1. So I'm going to throw the rest of my traffic at VIP number 1 because that's converting the best. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a 60-40 split. Let's do that. I'll do 60% to VIP 1, 40%, or maybe even a 70-30, 30% to VIP 7. Because who knows? Maybe it'll fluctuate. Maybe it'll change. Right. So in order to change that, like I just showed you, we'll go here back into split testing. All right. So VIP 1 and VIP 7, those, was it 1 and 7? Shit, hang on. Yeah, 1 and 7. Those were the top 2 converting pages. So go back here, sip of my tea. So 1 and 7. So we're gonna make all of the other ones 0. FYI, the only page that you cannot make 0 is your primary URL. However, your primary URL, you can make 1%. So just food for thought right there. So I'm adjusting all the other pages first before I adjust the 2 that I'm gonna keep. So now I'm gonna keep, notice that primary is at 76%. That's gonna change automatically in a second here. So I want to keep 7 and I want to keep 1. So VIP 1 is the higher. So I'm going to do 70% right there. Okay. Wait for that to change. And now VIP 7, instead of doing 30%, I'm actually going to do 29%. And the reason for that, so I can keep, look at that, there's another easy 1 sign up. That's number 6 since we've been doing this webinar, okay? Drive traffic, get signups, guys. I mean, it's not rocket science. So now I have 70, 29, and 1. So now we're good to go. All right. So now I know that for the remainder of this traffic run, 29% is going to go to this page, VIP 7, and 70% of my traffic is going to go to VIP 1. All right. So that right there, guys, that is how you split test your traffic. You got to know where you're at in the run. You got to make sure, plain and simple, you got to make sure that you're split testing your traffic. Okay. Very, very, very important. All right. So cool. All right. And obviously split test different vendors. You guys saw, I went through, I'm on my like 6th or 7th Udemy vendor. I'm also working with Alessandro. I've also done Superior Solos. Always want to split test different vendors. That's how you know what works. All right. Number 4, personalize your follow-ups. So keep in mind that yes, in the ROI campaign, the follow-ups are done by David. You upload a campaign and you can just let David's follow-ups do all the work for you. But again, if you want to get typical results, do typical things. If you want above average results, do above average things. So for me, I have some of my own follow-ups sprinkled into the ROI campaign. I added my own follow-ups in there. And I know that, yes, you can just let David kind of do his thing. However, for me, I realized that the campaign name, the from name, is David and Daniel. So they're getting emails from David and Daniel. So if your campaign name is David and Maria, maybe send some emails from Maria so people know who Maria is. All right. So here's a really, really, really important one. And I know not everybody loves videos, but think of every marketer out there right now that is on the leaderboard, whatever leaderboard it is. If it's Now Lifestyle, Easy One Up, Funnel X, whatever. Anybody that is on the leaderboard, and ask yourself the question, do they make videos consistently? So if you look at Adam and Ashley, if you look at the Dave Gardners and Ontarion Hawkins and David Dekels and Richard and John, all those other people, do they make videos? The answer is yes, they do. All right. Success leaves clues, guys. Success leaves clues. So if you can put videos in your follow-up emails, that's a good thing. The more people that you have seeing you and knowing who you are, and again, it doesn't have to be a 10-minute video. You could just do a 10 to 15-second video and just introduce yourself. Tell people you're excited. I'll show you guys a perfect example. Okay, like I said, I'll walk you through some of these stuff. Invite your leads to join your group. Now, obviously, for us, we have our 6-figure group. So, obviously, if you're watching this, most of you guys are in our 6-figure group. If you're catching the replay, if you're on YouTube or whatever, and you're not in our Facebook group, click the link below this video, get into our Facebook group, so you guys can be part of our community. Also, invite leads, to message you or text you or connect with you on Facebook, whatever you want to do to extend that connection, because the more personal you can make this, the better chance you have of connecting with that person or creating that conversion when people know that there is a real person behind the opportunity. All right. So plain and simple, use videos in your follow-up email. So let me go show you what that one looks like. So we're going to come here. We'll go to follow-up. This is the ROI campaign right here. So the first 2 emails that go out right here, these are the uploaded emails that David gives us for Funnel X ROI. All right, so these 2 go out automatically. And the very next one, I slipped this video in here. So this email right here is me. And that's why obviously you can see that, this one has, this one has 1,500 follow-ups, 1,700 follow-ups, 234, because I literally just put this one in here. Same thing here. I just slid this one in here. So these 2 have only been in here for like a couple of days. So it's going to take them a while to kind of get going. But just give you guys an example. So This email goes out on day 2. So after they opt in, the very next day, that's when this email goes out. And you can see right here where it says video, let us help you get the results, subscriber first name. So if the subscriber's name is Michelle, it'll say, let us help you get real results, Michelle. And I also let them know that there's a video in here. So again, I just mentioned, the campaign name is called David and Daniel. So when this goes out, all right, when this goes out right here, it says, grow with Daniel. They can see that this is an email from me. This isn't from David. This is from Daniel. So now they've gotten emails from David. Now they're getting an email from Daniel, okay? And plain and simple, it just says, hey, David and Daniel here. There's a clue. One of the hardest things about, and this is what I made my video about, so this is a clue. One of the hardest things about starting an online business is not knowing what to do. No worries, my friend, we got your back. Watch this video. Just like a call to action, I give them something to do. Watch this video. And then they literally click on this video right here. And I don't know if you guys can see this. Camera might be kind of small, but where am I in this video right here? I'm in our 6-figure community group on Facebook. And I'm basically in that video, I'm inviting them into the group. I'm saying, hey, come get connected with our team. Come learn, come see what we're doing. Get connected with us. Watch some videos, get on our live webinars, watch for our Facebook Lives, that sort of thing, okay? And, again, David and I referenced 2 of us. Another call to action right here, join our team's private Facebook group. Get started, I give another call to action. If you still haven't created your account and started building your business yet, get started today and let our team help you win, all right? So I give them a couple of different call to actions, get in our Facebook group, get started. And other emails, I kind of say, hey, here's my number, text me, message me, connect with me on Facebook, whatever. But the point is, again, this is what's going to set you apart from everybody else that's using the system, sending out the same emails. Set yourself apart. Put a video in there, put your information in there, let people connect with you, let people know that you're real. That's going to be one way that's going to brand you and set you apart from everybody else. Sign up number 7, live, while we're doing this. Okay, guys, plain and simple. Plain and simple. Like, you guys saw the split test that I'm doing. I mean, if drive traffic, that's it. Drive traffic. 100 clicks one time is not going to boost your business. Just stay consistent with traffic. Stay consistent with traffic. So 210 leads just today. I mean, yesterday was kind of soft compared to today, but 27,224 people on my email list. You guys got to realize that 2 years ago, not like yesterday or a couple months ago, 2 years ago when I started online, I had 0. I had no one, no people on my list, nobody to market to. And I started with 1 subscriber, then I had 2, then I had 5, then I had 10, then I had 100. Now I have 27,000. Stay consistent. Stay consistent over a period of time, period. All right. Number 5 is probably one of the most important things you can do right here. Reinvest in your business. This is really going to start to elevate you and scale you. So as an example, how are you going to reinvest? Select one income stream or more. So as you start driving traffic, as you start building your Funnel X business, what you can do is you can start taking certain profits. So as an example, ClickMagick. Once you get going with ClickMagick, I'll show you guys right here. So you can see with ClickMagick, I've made, guys, this is just one income stream in the funnel. All right, this is income stream number 3. This is just one income stream out of the 5. Look at that, number 8. There you go. So I've made $1,100 total, but only 302 of it's been paid out. So what I could do with this $302, I could say, hey, with my ClickMagick account, I'm going to take all of these profits and then reinvest that back in traffic. So basically, this could be potentially here my Udemy spending fund. Anytime I get money from that specific income stream, that can go right back into traffic. Or you could pick a percentage, or I could say, hey, anytime I get commissions from advertising boost, anytime I get commissions here, those are going to go back into my traffic budget. However you want to do it. Or what you could do, so as an example, ClickMagick pays out every single day, like literally daily. They pay out. AdBoost pays weekly. So if you have daily and weekly money starting to come to you over time from driving traffic, now you can take a percentage of that. You could take the whole thing. Obviously, easy one pays immediately, or you could use a percentage of some of your profits and then reinvest that back into your traffic. That's exactly what I'm doing. So, plain and simple, guys, like do what the leaders are doing. Like how I get to 210 leads a day is I'm taking a percentage of my business and I'm reinvesting that back into my business. It's simple. It's really simple. Like there's no crazy fucking shit that I'm doing on the side that's like, getting me these insane results. I'm literally driving a lot of traffic and I'm taking profits from my business and I'm reinvesting that back into my business. Like that's it. These 5 things here, these 5 things that I just showed you, I'm doing all of this and I'm getting above average results compared to the majority of people. There's people that are getting better results than me. So trust me, I'm looking at what they're doing and I'm trying to copy some of that. Do what the leaders do, period. So that's it. Number 5, reinvest in your business, take a percentage of your business or use 1 or 2 or 3 or all of the income streams, reinvest that back into traffic and keep feeding your funnel. You guys were sitting here live watching this and you saw that eight people joined me in Easy One Up just while I was doing this broadcast. It works. It works. Okay. So obviously if you want typical results, do typical things. If you want above average results, do above average things. This stuff here, this is above average. This is above and beyond what the average person is doing. This is focused on branding, connecting with people, and putting yourself out there, being smart, tracking your stuff, knowing what's working, what's not working, personalizing your follow-ups, reinvesting back in your business. So I'm going to go get that. I'll get that YouTube link and I will put that in here specifically under number 3. So where I talk about split testing and how to set all that up, like how to set up your ClickMagick link, how to set up your split testing. I recommend split testing all of the links. I think there's 9 total links. You want to do at least 8, 1 vacation page, and then all the VIPs. So there's 7 VIPs plus 1 vacation page. You're going to split test 8 different links. That's what I would do. And I showed you guys those results right here. You can see that different pages convert differently with different vendors. All right, cool. So at this point, guys, if you have any questions, do me a favor and let me know. Just type your comments down in the chat box. Let me know if you have any questions so I can answer them now. Or if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, then again, in the drop box below, put your comment down there. So who do we see when we want to upgrade to the next level? So if you want to upgrade to the next level, all you got to do is go back into your Easy One Up account. And if you want to upgrade to the next level, you just got to go back into Easy One, go into My Products. Here, I'll just show you. It's easier. Wait for this little bar to go away. So you go back into your Easy One account. So here, if you're in Easy One, you go to My Products, and then whatever level you're at, you would just click on that product. So if you're, as an example, like if you're at Pro and then you want to go to Live, then you would literally just click on Live and then follow the steps in the process right there. For me, if I were to click on this, it's gonna take me to the product itself because I've already paid for it. But that's specifically, so this is obviously the product right here. But so yeah, that's all you do. You just go to My Products, whatever level you're at. If you want to upgrade, you just select the product that you want, click on that, and then go from there. That's how that works. All right, cool. All right, cool. Thanks, Daniel. Such an eye-opener, learning new things. Good. Glad we could help. Again, this, you guys are the leaders here. You're at the 1K and the 2K levels. You guys are setting yourself up for success. You guys know that next week when they go live with the no credit check financing, you guys are in a perfect position because now you can turn around, you can offer that to other people. You can, you can message people, text people, email them through the Easy One back office. You can get them to upgrade, which would be awesome. So, all right, cool. Guys, any other questions? Any other questions, let me know. And that will wrap this up. All right, love the training, learning new things. Awesome. Thanks, you're fucking awesome. All right, cool. I appreciate that. All right, cool. All right, you have more of an understanding. All right, good. Guys, glad I could help you guys out. We'll be doing more of these trainings. So, again, depending on where you're watching this video, stay tuned. If you are a 1K and a 2K member and you're on my team, just make sure, or if you're on a kind of like a leg of my team, because those of you guys that are here now watching this live, once you guys start bringing on 1 and 2K members, get them into our chat group. But once you are a 1 or a 2K member, make sure that you're in our chat group. So, you guys know when these live webinars are. We're going to be doing lots of these little trainings, making sure that you guys have all the tips, all the tools, all the, everything that you guys need to kick ass in your business. So other than that, it doesn't look like we have any more questions. So we're good. And cool. Awesome. Yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. See you on the next webinar as always. Definitely we'll see you on the leaderboard. So if you're watching this replay, make sure, if you're catching this on YouTube, make sure that you click the link below. Make sure that you're in our Facebook group. And if you haven't gotten started with Funnel X, I'm sure there's a link above or below this video that you guys can use to get started. And make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. So appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys real soon. Take care.